Have you ever wondered how insane, how absolutely out of his mind the absolute universe's Brainiac would be? Well, let me tell you how he was born. Let me tell you the origins of Brainiac of the absolute universe. Now, welcome to my channel. Let's begin, because our story begins with an assault mission. You see, the rebellion that looked to usurp power back from the people who control the world. The evil Lazarus Corporation. They were here to shut Lazarus down. They found that this location was drawing a lot of power, so something important has to be happening here. Knowing full well that the tech the Lazarus organization uses is so advanced, they decided to just communicate with telepathy. They thought they were safe until they weren't. One got his skin shrinked. They didn't even see where the attack came from. They started screaming for the snipers to cover, but the sniper was dropped instantly. Now, after this was done, the rest of them just fell apart. One lost every single muscle in his body. The other just kept throwing up his own bone. It was hell on earth. The last surviving member decided to actually run away, but yeah, he wasn't getting far. He got hit with the blast. Now, you would expect his body to just blow up, but nah. His hand just doubled. Nah, it tripled in size, and all the bacteria around him just started eating him alive. His life was hell. And we see this assailant, we see Brainiac, and he looked absolutely disgusting. Making mental notes how today was chilling, how he just killed 4 people, saying to himself it's just another Thursday. He was crazy like that, but yeah. The biggest problem right now he was facing was the mystery about Superman. It was actually driving him insane. We see his lab had pieces of humans around them. He does experiments to calm down. He was a creature of nightmares, specifically leaving one of them partially alive to hold a conversation they couldn't even reply to. He wanted answers. He wanted to know why exactly this being exists. Who is the Superman? All of you, answer me. We see all over his labs were cities he had trapped in a bottle, and he was expecting results. But these guys were trapped in a literal bottle. How the hell were they supposed to know who Superman was? When they replied, "I don't know, my Lord Brainiac," he crushed them, literally. Anyone who survived, he stomped on them. He was vicious. He was hateful, and we see exactly why, because as he apologized to his new friend he disassembled, we see exactly why he's like this. First of all, he's losing his mind. He has been running experiments on his own brain. He's not an earthling, don't get it twisted. Brainiac comes from where Brainiac always came from, space. He was part of a collective, and he was the lowest of the low. He had one simple job when he was born, and the job was straightforward. Take the shovel and shovel shit. Literally. Remember that scene from Rick and Morty when he just made a robot to shovel butter? This was exactly that. Oh my God. How long is my service? They said until you die. He had no choice because, as I said, he was part of a collective. He could do nothing. He couldn't fight. Just follow orders. And he began his work period. He shoveled trash every day for thousands of days. Day 1 was simple enough. Throw waste into the trash. Waste being his former clones. Multiple Brainiacs that have done their service and now considered as trash. He shoveled them daily. Most of them actually were still alive, but he did his job nonetheless. On day 2000 plus, he stumbled onto another Brainiac. This Brainiac was Brainiac 8238, and his job was to stab. His job was to kill. He tried to take down our Brainiac, which is Brainiac 419, but our Brainiac was new. He got up and said, "I'm Brainiac 419, and I shovel." And just like that, he threw him in the trash. The days continued on. Day 13,000, he shoveled. He shoveled and kept having conversations with the trash themselves, because remember, all of them were Brainiacs. He was starting to look more like them by every passing moment. He actually asked them, "Am I waste too?" Literally talking to no one but himself. But no answer was given. This was his life until it wasn't. By day 49,000, he went up because he saw no trash. What's going on? And when he went above, he saw nothing. A deserted ship with multiple Brainiacs hanging to be occupied, multiple bodies, multiple trash. He saw the Brainiac that even gave him his assignment, and his brain was gone. He blew his own brains out. Realizing there was no one left, he took command. I'm Brainiac. I'm Brainiac now. And just like that, he surfed the cosmos, collecting and driving horror around the globe. Now he sat, wondering why, after all my travels, why don't I know who this Superman is? Should I have stayed shoveling crap? Nah, no. I will find the answer, and I will get help to do this. Ra's al Ghul is not a patient man. He gave thanks to his test subject and made a call to other Brainiacs around the galaxy. They did not know who Superman was, and this was sad because he sent them a sample of Superman's cape, but the only thing they could find out is that he had traces to Krypton, the planet long since been destroyed. He was pissed off. Destroyed? They said yes, it was dying. It was no interest to the coalition. But it seems after the explosion, some of the rock became surprisingly radioactive. And he smiled. Radioactive, huh? Thank you. End transmission. Because now he had a sample. Now all he had to do was print. He knew he had the key, a way to end Superman. Thank you for listening. As he destroyed his test subject, for no other reason than he was done having a conversation. As he watched kryptonite being printed, he called his staff, other Brainiacs, just like he was, to clean up the trash. A bit ironic, but you see who was not the only one in this lab, because in another room, we see Peacemaker, the murderous one, the one who killed hundreds of innocents. You see, he was here begging for death. Please, stop torturing me, just end it. But Brainiac smiled. Now why will I do that? You, my friend, show a lot of promise. I brought you here not to kill you or torture you, but to give you a gift of our new set of armor and weaponry to take down this creature from outer space. You would like that, right? You would like eradicating an infidel. He cracked a smile. You're going to Kansas.